Treyarch are finally releasing 2 new round-based zombies maps to Vanguard. So we've known that Shi No Numa Reborn will be coming with Season 4 for quite some time, and it's going to be a full reimagining of the full scope of Shi No Numa, first introduced in World at War, freshly enhanced with an all-new main quest and a side quest, a new area to explore, a new wonder weapon quest, the classic Flogger Trap, and electroshock defenses, remastered Easter eggs, new Pack-a-Punch camos, and a new Dark Aether narrative for the map. What I'm interested to find out is if they are remastering Easter eggs from the old, such as the song The One. Is that song going to be retconned to now be referencing the Forsaken, aka Zykov, now that he is in the Dark Aether? He's not turned into the Forsaken yet, but he's going to eventually consume the old ones we see in Vanguard Zombies to absorb their powers to become the Forsaken. Also, there's things like Richtofen's diary on Shi No Numa, so how is that going to work in terms of the narrative? Because Richtofen, or Eddie should I say, hasn't even entered the new universe at this current point in the Dark Aether storyline. Treyarch did say that if they could wave a magic wand and let's play the map right now, they would, but it's just going to take some more time to develop since they're busy working on other Call of Duty projects, probably their next Call of Duty game, but in the meantime, they hope that what they've told us gives us a clearer picture of what goes into crafting a zombies experience for the community. Shi No Numa gives them a solid canvas to build upon, and the team is pushing hard to create a truly unique chapter of the Dark Aether universe with new story elements and quests that even series veterans can discover for the first time. So I am actually really looking forward to Shi No Numa Reborn. Whilst yes, it is a reimagining, because it's going to have a new area, it's going to have an entirely new quest and new wonder weapons, it's going to make for a really unique experience, and I am excited for what Treyarch pull off with this reimagining, because it's going to be more unique than some of the other reimaginings we've seen in the past. And finally, Vanguard Zombies is getting round-based. It does suck though, because the pause doesn't fully function. That needs to be fixed before round-based comes to the game. And I do wonder how they're going to restructure the systems in the game, such as the perks and the covenants, to work within round-based, or will they just get rid of that entirely and not have covenants in the game and just bring back the classic perk system? We'll have to wait and see. Shi No Numa is the location of archaeological digs, and they hold great importance to the storyline, as Von List let us know. And there is a depiction of Syraxis on Shi No Numa, as the Japanese people believed her to be Kitsune, a mischievous fox spirit. So Shi No Numa is where we are heading next on our pursuit, after we have found out the information that will lead to us eventually being able to stop Von List and Cortifex that we uncovered from the Tome of Rituals on Terra Maledicta. For Shi No Numa Reborn though, I'm guessing it's going to be taking place within the Void, which is essentially a pocket dimension, as we've been able to access it before to play round-based, but just within the hut. But now we're going to be able to explore the full map. And I'm really intrigued to find out what exactly is uncovered on this location now that it's a dig site, and how it throws parallels to the old Aether storyline and references back with the old Easter eggs. Anyways, I said that there's going to be 2 more round-based maps coming to Vanguard Zombies because Treyarch have said that moving forward they are ditching the previous plans for their objective-styled maps, and instead they're just going with round-based. And in the files of the game, there's been 2 more zombies maps found. One is codenamed Green, that I would assume is Shi No Numa, since obviously it's set in a Japanese jungle and the aesthetic is green, but the other code name is Red. And I am guessing that this could potentially be within the Dark Aether, because we know that the Dark Aether during Vanguard is very hellish and demonic in nature, and it has a rich red aesthetic as all of the different factions of the Old Ones and Elder Gods battled against each other, and we managed to enter the Dark Aether within Terra Maledicta, and this arena looks insane. So I am thinking that the other round-based map coming to Vanguard Zombies might actually just be within the Dark Aether. Maybe it could even be this area on Terra Maledicta, but maybe expanded, since there's a bunch of other rocks in the distance, and maybe there could be teleporters between them or something like that. I'm not sure. The thing is though, we're getting Shi No Numa as the next map, and we know that this is one of the Void locations. Well, this Dark Aether section in Terra Maledicta is the other Void location that we've been able to access, so maybe once again this could be the final round-based map coming. It might not be, as we're saying, exactly this area we explored on Terra Maledicta, but it might have a similar hellish demonic vibe. And it would be awesome if we could explore there. We need to explore the Dark Aether more. Of course, the old ones are likely going to be returning in Treyarch's next Call of Duty Zombies game now that they have been freed after the Forsaken was captured, and it seems like their powers that he absorbed were freed. So this could resemble what the Dark Aether might return to after the Forsaken was defeated, since obviously the Dark Aether looks very different in Vanguard to Cold War Zombies, since a lot of time has passed in the Dark Aether because time works differently in there. In terms of when this other round-based map is going to be coming, I'm going to assume Season 5, because according to leaks and rumors, and within the files of the game, there are just going to be 5 seasons for Vanguard, which might suggest that Modern Warfare 2 might be releasing in October, and that is why we're having an earlier release date, and that is why the final season of Vanguard might have been cancelled, because Vanguard's performed very poorly in sales, so Activision might just be trying to brush it under the rug, get that over and done with, and move on to the next game. If so, we might get 2 round-based maps in Season 4 with Shi No Numa Reborn, and the final climactic map set in the Dark Aether. And that would make sense for the final map to be in the Dark Aether if we are going to be defeating Cortifex, and of course the old ones don't have their physical bodies in the real world, they have implanted themselves into the artifacts, so we might have to go into the Dark Aether itself in order to defeat Cortifex, and we might see Zykov consume him to take his powers in that final map, since it is a prequel to Cold War Zombies. And this land is Vakana's birthplace, but obviously Cortifex completely decimated her land, which used to be made up of sacred forests, but now they've been burnt to the ground, and she is the last of her species. And within this area, we have this mysterious construct as well as Cortifex's castle, and we don't know what this construct is, but it has to play a big role in defeating Cortifex. There has to be something with it, and that could be a reason for us going in the Dark Aether and activating or using the construct. But yeah, these are just rumors that Vanguard is just getting 5 seasons and Season 6 has been cancelled. Of course, it's not confirmed. We will have to wait and see. If there is a Season 6, I expect the final map to be in Season 6 instead. Some people are thinking maybe we could get more Vanguard Zombies maps in its year 2. I don't really think that's going to be the case though, just because it has performed so poorly. I can't really see Activision allowing them to do that. I would much rather them just focus on their next Call of Duty Zombies game that they are apparently busy with. The other thing I want to talk about in this video is that the Cold War Zombies Super Easter Egg, or whatever you want to call it, has been updated and fixed finally, because when it released, it was glitched out for players who completed the D Machine Easter Egg near its launch, and basically if you had completed that quest, it wasn't tracking properly and you wouldn't be able to unlock all of the rewards, and that happened to me. Well, now Treyarch have fixed it, so if you completed the D Machine Easter Egg near its launch, it will track and you'll be able to get your full rewards and purple loadout weapon. And Treyarch have basically been hinting that they are going to try and have some harder Easter eggs and possibly a better Super Easter Egg in their next Call of Duty Zombies game, so be on the lookout for that if this was a bit of a disappointment to you. Treyarch just said that this was essentially their swan song and just a thank you to the community. It wasn't supposed to be a proper Super Easter Egg, it was more so just a thank you for all of the fans for playing over the past couple of years. Anyways, thank you for watching the video, and make sure to subscribe if you're not ready for the latest and greatest Call of Duty news and information. So anyways, thank you for watching, and bye.